Hello, day 13 of the Bridechilla wedding planning, 30 days of wedding planning thing. I'm Alicia, the host of the Bridechilla podcast and founder of this shindig, and I am excited to be speaking with you about flowers today and why the hell they sometimes cost so much. I think it is one of the most surprising things that I came across when we were planning our wedding, when I started to get floristry quotes. And to be honest, I'm being honest here, really honest. We didn't have a bunch of cash, and we had selected a fantastic venue that had its own personality. It was a very gorgeous 60s architectural icon called Boyd Baker House in Australia. My husband Rich is an architect. We fell in love with the venue and it had a lot of personality. So we weren't looking to use a lot of extra decor and add things to our location, but we did want to include some flowers. And when I started to get quotes, oh my God, I nearly lost my mind. Now, I am always pro-florist. I'm not dissing florists. I'm not dissing this service. They've got amazing skills and abilities. But it can be really hard when you start getting quotes back and you realize that some of the expectations of having a big flower wall like Kanye and Kim, don't do that. It costs so much money and it's so wasteful. Or having flowers on every table and you're wearing flower crowns and they're hanging up all over the place, and then the church has got flowers or your venue's got flowers and they've got flowers on. It can get really expensive. Flowers cost a lot of money for different reasons. It really depends where you're getting quotes from and what sort of business. Like any wedding vendor, there are some vendors that are very affordable, there are vendors that are really expensive, and you've got to figure out where you fit in the pricing scheme. Now, I'm not ashamed to say we were very much on the lower end of budgeting, so I didn't really approach any of the high-end florists in Melbourne where we were getting married because I wasn't insane. But even some of the more mid-range florists, for us, it was just completely a no-go zone for us. So we ended up going to a florist and asking to buy flowers in bulk, and then created our own simple tulip centerpieces because, again, we had a very small space. There was a lot of stuff going on in our room already and we didn't need a lot of flowers. I did have a beautiful bouquet, and my bridesmaids had some gorgeous bouquets as well, and the boys had some boutonnieres, I can never say it, the little flowers that you stick on your suit, and that was it. But for a lot of people, when you start getting the quotes, it can feel pretty confronting. Flowers are expensive if you're importing them, if you are buying things out of season, if you are asking the florist to do really complicated arrangements. There are so many great websites out there that will help you figure out what is in season, what sort of style of floristry you'd like, and really hone in on what is important for you to cover with flowers or not have flowers at all. There is so much to learn about flowers. I've only got sort of 3 minutes. I can't cover it all, but I have done numerous episodes of the Bridechilla podcast about working with florists and also flower-free options, because sometimes it's not in the budget. Sometimes, like us, it wasn't really appropriate for the venue. And also, you just might not like flowers. Maybe you're very allergic. I don't know. I don't have all the answers right now because you're there and I'm here. Who knows? I have lots of tips about working with florists, especially which book am I going to show you? This is the Bridechilla Field Guide. This is our filler-outable, that's a real word, wedding planner where you can add all of the information, and we've got very special chapters where you can go in and learn all of the questions that you are going to ask. Specifically, I can't find it now because if I was organised, I would have the floristry page opened up. But it gives you all the questions you would ask a florist if you were heading to an appointment. So you can cover your bases, cover your ground, be informed and empowered by information, and keep you chill. That's what being a Bridechilla is all about. I'm excited that we're on this journey together. I hope you've checked out the podcast and joined the Bridechilla Facebook community. It's a great place to be. It's fun, it's optimistic, and douchebag free. Until tomorrow's episode, I wish you adieu, farewell, and happy days.